Welcome back to another episode of the Casey Campbell podcast. Casey Campbell with you, of course. Pleased to be joined by Robbie Hock of Ogemaw Heights Football. How's it going?
Good. How are you doing today?
I'm doing pretty well. So off-season stuff, full swing. I know the summer workouts just wrapped up today. I should probably mention today is July 31st, the time of recording. So of course, heading into the next 11 days, they're going to be, just a lot of conditioning, a lot of weight room stuff, all that, no football activities. But how was the summer for you guys?
Our summer went well. We beginning of it was a little rough. We had some guys not up to speed, but we're getting up to speed now, and we've had a couple 7-on-7s and 11-on-11 things, and we're doing pretty good now. So,
Yeah. Um, Tell me about like what the difference is this year with everything going, everything with from year to year. Like where are we at right now?
uh, well, we lost a couple guys again, and I think last year we were more ahead because we didn't lose as many key roles last year as we did this year. So I last year we were more ahead than we are right now, but we'll get there.
Yeah, because but the thing is you may lose a couple of guys, but there's still a lot of talent on this team. But entering in, your senior year, and this is a lot of new stuff coming, of course, with joining a new conference with the Jack Pine. Gonna be feelings toward joining a new conference, and some teams are familiar, and then of course some new teams as well.
Yeah, it's sure going to be exciting playing all these new teams like Gladwin, which we already have played. They're good. Everybody knows that. Shepherd, they got fast receivers. Claire, they're going to be really good again. Bullet Creek, strong. Standish is just Standish. Everybody knows Marty's a good coach and all that.
Yeah, Marty. Actually, funny enough, if you want to check out this channel, we actually talked to Marty today, so that was fun. Good dude. And also, if you want to, also if you missed earlier this week, we talked with your head coach. Chad came on, so I'll get the if you want to learn more about Ogemaw Heights, go watch that interview. So, um, going into this year, what have you worked on the most?
Uh, Me personally, I've worked on my hands the most, hands and footwork.
Yeah. Um, Remind everybody what position you play.
I play slot, running back, and on defense, safety.
Yeah. So going both ways, I know that it can be taxing sometimes. I know there's players that like to do it. I know coaches I don't know. I know sometimes you can't get away with it. I know coaches sometimes like to prevent people from going both ways just to give some rest and stuff, but you don't mind it, do you?
No, I don't mind it. I've done it since I was a sophomore. So
Okay. Is there
fir- first, the first and second week's always tough because it's just a different speed. You're not used to it, so you get tired. But after that, I'm pretty good.
Okay, so what are things that you're focusing on, like on the offense and then when it goes to like defensively, where what's the biggest thing that you're really wanting to, what are you thinking about when you're lining up and getting ready to go for a play?
Well, on offense, I'm looking at the defense, trying to figure out where the weak spots are, or if they think we're doing something that we're not actually doing. Then I'll let the quarterback or someone know. And then on defense, I'm just looking to see if I know what play they're doing from film and stuff. So
Yeah. Okay. So, can you believe that you're a senior?
no, crazy.
Um, your little brother's going to be having a big role too.
Yeah, yeah, he'll be good right guard here coming up this year.
So yeah, what's that like? Because not everybody gets to play with their sibling. What's that like for you?
It's we don't usually talk much at practice because last year me and him got an argument and coach yelled at us and said we're not allowed to talk a lot at practice. So
um, so yeah, well, I mean, you're a receiver. He's an offensive lineman. is it what is that like going out on the field and stuff and all that? Just to see both of you play at a very high level.
It's it's fun because like I know that my brother's gonna protect me when I'm running the ball and whatnot. So it's like, and then if he's down or something, it's like, dang, he's hurt or whatever. So it's like it actually does get to you, believe it or not. But
Yeah.
yeah, it's fun.
Okay. I gotta ask, what is on Robbie's playlist?
Ooh, I've been listening to a lot of like Jesse Murph because we just went to a concert. So I've been listening to Jesse Murph, Jelly Roll,
Okay.
Tucker Wetmore, Warren Zeiders, that country music basically.
Absolutely. Yeah, I know. Okay. What are you thinking about right before a game?
I'm thinking about my roles I gotta play. I gotta get everybody hyped up, and I gotta make sure I do everything correctly, or because if I do something wrong, then someone else is gonna do something wrong, and it's just make sure everybody knows what they're supposed to be doing and do it yourself.
Yeah. Okay. Um, what biggest thing, coming up here? I know there's a lot of tough teams that are going to be on your schedule at the beginning, actually throughout the season. But what are, what do you feel like you guys need to do to get off to a good start at the beginning of the year?
We need to come out and our defense. We need to play good defense. I'm a little worried about us DBs because we don't usually see a bunch of spread teams like this, and we're gonna see a bunch of them this year. Like almost every team we play is going to be spread. So we got to take a big step up in the defensive backfield, and we'll be fine though.
Okay. All right. Well, let's get to I know you came on here last year. But let's get to know you a little bit. Let's ask you this year's edit this let me find it. This year's edition of the 10 burning questions. Here we go. All right. Do you feel like you can get more things done in the morning or at night?
Oh, well, if I wake up early in the morning, I get more stuff done. So it's like, it just depends. I
Okay.
think if I wake up in the morning, I get more stuff done throughout the day and I stay up later for some reasons because I'm less tired.
Okay. What's the hardest class you've ever taken?
Ooh. Uh, none of them.
Okay.
I don't know.
What's a food you'll never eat?
Oh, tomatoes. I don't like tomatoes.
Can you eat pizza? Are you a fan of that?
Yeah, I can eat pizza though.
Okay, good. Because, sauce, tomato kind of thing.
Yeah. I like ketchup too, so it doesn't really make any sense.
That's weird. But then again, a lot of people, when it comes to food, I've learned that people there's some weird things. It's not the weirdest thing I've heard, but yeah, everyone has their limits. So, what's the biggest thing people don't understand about high school football?
Uh, it it's a brotherhood. You play with them since third or fourth grade, and you grow up, and it goes by fast. It's hard, but it goes by fast.
Yeah. Biggest thing on your bucket list right now, and this can be just in general, like just something you've always wanted to do. Um,
Uh, well, always wanted to go play college football, but now I want to win a district championship.
okay. What are three things you can't live without?
Um, my parents, money,
Yeah,
and friends.
that's good. That's a good answer. Um, all right, rank your top five eating places. So, you know, fast food, premium fast food like Chipotle, Qdoba, all that, and then the sit down restaurants. So anything included.
Uh, we'll go Panda Express at 5, B Dubs at 4, or B Dubs. We'll save that for later. We'll go Panda Express. We'll go. We got Country Club here in West Branch, and then oh man, this is tough. We'll go B Dubs now. Oh no, we'll go Applebee's,
Yeah.
B Dubs, and then like Lucky Steakhouse or some type of steakhouse.
Nice. Um, what's the most proudest accomplishment you've ever had?
Oh, probably when we beat Kingsley last year. That was I was really excited. It like brought tears to my eyes, and I don't. It was just overwhelming, and it was a lot of fun.
Yeah. Where do you see yourself 5 years from now?
Uh, with the business major and owning a business or running a business somewhere.
If you could tell your younger self something, what would you tell young Robbie?
Work harder. Don't be so cocky and think you're so good.
All right. Well, Robbie, thank you so much for the time as always, and best of luck to you guys this season.
Thank you. Thanks for having me.